What's up YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. So, this is a bit of a departure from my usual content. I thought I could take a second to give y'all a bit of background. I have always been an active person involved in sports or just training at the gym. My fitness journey has had its ups, downs, twists, and turns just like most journeys do. I have spent the last 7 years helping other people achieve their fitness goals. A few years ago, COVID was introduced to the world. Living in Canada, we faced some of the most restrictive protocols. I fell off the deep end. I gained almost 60 pounds in 7 months. Since then, I have really struggled to get back on track. Ironic that I spent every day helping other people get healthy, but couldn't do that for myself. At my heaviest point last year, I weighed in at 324 pounds. I made decent progress, and at my lowest point, I managed to weigh in at 302 pounds. I really want to turn myself around and get back to a healthy place, especially now that I have a family that depends on me. But I can't do it by myself. I've been trying and I've been failing. I need your help, which is why we're here. This is my weight loss journey. Any good fitness routine needs good sleep as a main ingredient. Right now, this part is a little bit tough, but we manage. My wife and I usually sleep on a king-size bed. However, we've just moved from Canada to Dubai and are currently living with my parents while we transition. So we're sleeping in a queen-size bed. That, combined with my weight gain causing me to snore really bad, has really messed up my wife's sleep. So I have volunteered to sleep on the couch until the situation gets better. I also have volunteered to take over baby monitor duty at night since my wife takes care of our son all day while I'm working. I usually try to be awake by 5:30. This morning by 5:42, I've used the bathroom, I've brushed my teeth, I've washed my face. I pick out my clothes usually the night before so that I don't disturb my wife in the morning. I will sneak into the room, however, to pass off the baby monitor before I leave for the day. I'm sure you noticed the pizza boxes on the table. It has been a long-standing tradition to indulge in a night of gluttony right before starting a cut. Next, I prep my pre-workout. This one has about 300 milligrams of caffeine for one full scoop. That's really the only reason I chose this brand. I add one full scoop of creatine. It's going to be about 5 milligrams. And then take one full dose of my vitamins. I try to fill my water jug daily. Now, this jug holds about a gallon of water. Lately, I've been really bad about drinking enough water, so moving forward, my goal will be to try to finish this gallon jug every single day. Let's see if we can manage that. Now, this is a weird week. Our main car is getting fixed at a garage, so my wife is using my sister's car, and I will be walking and taking cabs to get around. The goal is to try to finish the pre-workout by the time I get to the locker room. Studies show that caffeine content in our blood peaks at about 30 minutes after consuming it. This should land the peak during the top set of my biggest lift of the day. My gym is inside this mall, Festival Plaza. No, my gym isn't the Denny's, although I must say that's a pretty smart spot for them to set up. I always use a locker that is one of Kobe's numbers. Kobe is my all-time favorite athlete, period. In this locker room, all the even numbers are on the bottom, so I went for his high school number, 33. Now, those of you with experience in the pre-workout department, you know what comes next. I want to give a big shout out to my cousin who's down 8 pounds since starting his training with me only a few weeks ago. Also, he's going to be my cameraman for now. I warm up using moderate resistance bands, basic movements to warm up my shoulders and scapula. I like to start with my biggest lift. For a while, I used to start with smaller lifts. On a push day, something like chest flies. However, lately, just being time restricted and switching to a PPL program push, pull, legs, going straight to the big lifts is most time efficient. Barbell bench press. I always start with the empty barbell. It's a great opportunity to check in with my body and see how I'm moving today. I'll make quick jumps. One set at 60 kg or 132 pounds. Then one set at 100 kg or 220 pounds. My warm-up sets are usually 8 to 10 reps. Working sets are 5 to 8 reps. I am tight for time today, so I do 3 working sets at 120 kg or 264 pounds. Now, since I can push pretty heavy with my chest, I'm going to start my day with 2 back-to-back chest exercises. Incline dumbbell chest press. I will stick to 36 kg or 79.2 pound dumbbells for all 3 of my sets. I am going for 10 reps here. From here, we're going to continue the journey away from a horizontal press and move towards a vertical press, seated dumbbell shoulder press. I will use 28 kg or 61.6 pound dumbbells for all 3 sets of 10. Next up, we head over to the cables for a decline chest fly. I typically start increasing the volume at this point. I am going for 12 to 15 reps for 3 sets total. Now, unfortunately at this time, we ran out of time because we were too slow trying to film all of my sets. My cousin has to leave for work, so I record the rest of the workout by myself. Next up, I do bent over rear delt flies. From there, I'm going to move into my triceps and start with a heavy tricep cable pushdown. Finally, something a little bit lighter, a reverse grip tricep kickback, again using the cables. You know, as we're getting close to the end of this video, you guys will notice that there's not really many parts of me, prepping my food, and it's something that I think I definitely need to address. I'm a very, very, very fortunate person. Even before we made the move to come here to Dubai, where this house that you see me filming and having set up my studio, this is not my house. This is my uncle's house. They were using this office basically for storage at this point. Nobody works from home here, so they've been very gracious to let me borrow this space, again, while we transition from our move from Canada. And while I'm here, they provide me with coffee and they feed me. So that's my morning, late breakfast. The massive omelet that you saw me eat, that's all provided from here. And then when I go home, my wife, who is beyond incredible and supports me in everything I do, and without whom I would not be able to do half the things that I try to do. For example, starting 2 YouTube channels within this last year and getting them both monetized, and basically starting this journey of being a small-time YouTuber and maybe turning this into something that I could do full-time at some point. Not yet, still very early, but at some point. So I'm very fortunate, and she has my macros, so she put my lunch together. And I mean, like, honestly, I wouldn't be able to do this stuff without her, and I definitely would struggle even more trying to accomplish this weight loss journey without her. So I just want to take a moment to talk about her. You guys will definitely see her in the videos. Maybe not the first few, but at some point I want to show you guys a little bit more of my life. I don't want this to just be about my weight loss journey, because I could show you my time in the gym, I could show you what I'm eating, but the truth is, this is a holistic situation for everybody. And it's not just about the hour or 2 hours you spend in the gym, or it's not just about the food that you're eating. It's about your overall well-being, and a huge part of that is your family interactions, your social interactions. So I want to show all of that to you guys. But yeah, I just want to take this moment here at the end there to make sure I'm giving credit to the wonderful people in my life that support me. I couldn't do anything that I do without them. I prep my son's dinner while my wife and mother-in-law take him out to a play area. So guys, it's me again. Just thought I'd share some words to close off here. This video was interesting. It's my first time diving into this. I think, the format's going to be evolving as I maybe watch the videos back and see how I feel about them. Hopefully I have an audience, even a small audience. And if I get some feedback from you guys, it would be incredible. And then, that can help guide me and kind of really figure out the style of video that we're going to be putting out. But yeah, at the moment, it was a pretty typical Monday. We see at the end there, I didn't do a great job with my water, so I'm really hoping I can pick that up, because I think the more water that I drink, the less likely it is that I'm drinking other stuff, and I really want to try not to drink other stuff. So that's something that I'm going to definitely try to work on in the coming videos. And yeah, one thing you'll notice, guys, I didn't go into too much detail about why I'm training the way that I'm training, why I'm doing certain movements, not doing others, why I'm doing the reps that I'm doing, why I'm doing the reps the way that I'm doing them. And I just felt like if I left that fairly open-ended, it leaves opportunity for us to have engagement, because if you have questions about any of those things, you can ask me. And then I can kind of determine, based on the questions that you ask, whether I can just answer in the comments and let you know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Or maybe it's something that I can kind of go deeper into on a subsequent video. Thank you so much for spending your time and showing your interest. I really do appreciate it. And I hope that you can keep me accountable. That's the whole point of this right now. Hopefully we can do this. Step one, we got to get under 300 pounds. Okay, so it's going to be tough, but I have to do it. So let's do it together. If you're still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.